finally, we are here with the Reborn Prince patch note. The official last patch of the year. Not really any balance changes in this patch except for one major change to a character who's been really strong. Kipo Kappa. But let's get right into this. First thing right off in the Reborn Prince is we have the Neja remodel. Honestly, it looks really cool. Kind of looks like a... It just looks more in his lore, I suppose. You know, it's more feminine. Could it get more feminine? Yes, it could get more feminine. How do I know that? Because I'm looking at the skin right now. That's how I know. I do think, though, he got a super sick skin. His, so this is the new Neja standard skin. I mean, excuse me, this is the new Blue Lotus skin, which is very feminine. Let's be honest. Look at that, dude. Look at that eyeliner. That's hot. All I'm saying is he is by far the... Like, people say Apollo is the prettiest god. Not even close, dude. Look at that face. Neja is by far the prettiest male god in Smite. There's not even a question about it. Not even close, dude. But a skin that I actually think is sick is his new Mastery skin. Look how cool this skin is. Neja looks like a badass. That armor is sweet. The spear is sweet. The colors are cool. His face isn't even lame. I don't know. That's a sick skin. I actually like that skin. So, might be playing some Neja middle with our new gold skins. But, probably not. Moving on, though, with our skins. A skin that the community asked for quite a while ago. Bacchus Opera. This has a custom voice pack. It's hilarious. Custom effects. Pretty similar, but like the burp has music notes on it. Stuff like that. So we do have some custom effects on the Bacchus. Awesome skin. I'm glad they finally put that in. The King was the skin previously that the community had requested more than this. We have Chiron getting a tier 2 skin. I think it looks cool. Obviously, I like Chiron like a little bit. Except for, I'm just kidding. I love him. He's my favorite god ever. And I'll definitely be getting this skin. Just a little update, a little bit more armor. He's got a cool tattoo on one of his arms that like glows blue. You can't see it here, but in game you can. A new skin for Xing 10. Like, he needs a new skin. I don't want anybody else playing Xing 10. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no more Xing 10s in my matches. But cool skin for him. Has a custom voice pack and some custom animations. The skin is cooler than the voice pack and the animations. I think the skin is super cool. Reminds me of the Vulcan skin. The what's the Vulcan? There's a Vulcan skin that kind of has the same theme as this. But it's definitely the coolest part of this is the skin, not necessarily the animation of the voice pack. We've got Artemis here with one of the coolest card updates I've ever seen. This is her new gold skin, and in the back you can see Tusky, who looks like he's the size of my room. A little bit disappointing that Tusky isn't actually that big, but that is a cool skin. Also, the stream has informed me that it's the Warforged Vulcan skin is what it's called. I think that's one of the best cards in the game, honestly. It makes me fearful of Tusky, and then Tusky's going to come out and he's like this little baby pig, and it's not really that scary anymore now, is it? But it looks cool, so makes people think that Tusky's this big, badass monster, dude. Hey, we're done with our skins for this patch. Voice packs that we talked about, Xing 10 and the Bacchus one. The Bacchus one is amazing. The Xing 10 one is alright. Once again, another updated god card. We have the new Anhur skins. I say new skins, it's just new card updates. He actually looks like a scary lion now. Instead of looking like a little tiny, like, I don't even know, man. He looked like a little Simba. He's like, I'm a little cute Simba. Now he's like, Mufasa type deal. So we got a cool Anhur skin coming out. Anhur card coming out. So if you wanted to play Anhur, who got, that buff a little bit a while ago, you can now actually be ferocious. You don't have to be a little baby kitty. You can actually be a lion. So that's sick. Achievements! Just some new achievements, pretty general. Chiron, hit 3 people with your Q at the same time. Get a triple kill on your ultimate. That'll be not an easy one to get. Kukulkan, kill an enemy at full health with Spirit of the 9 Winds. Go play Arena, build Soul Reaver. You'll get that easy. This one, good luck with this. Kill 3 or more enemy gods with a single whirlwind. That's not going to happen. Mercury. Speed Demon, reach 600 movement speed. I really love that this is in the game, so that way people can build all movement speed item. Hopefully they do it in ranked. You just see 6 movement speed item, Mercuries. That'll be cool. And the travel around the world, 75,000 feet in a single game. I actually have no idea the relative distance of that and how much time you would need in a game, and I have no idea. And Thanatos Death from above, they just changed the achievement. Nothing there. Clash. Nothing with Clash. They basically added in practice modes, and they removed the beta tag, and Clash is here to stay. It's been popular enough. People like it enough. They're going to keep changing it a little bit, but they are going to take the beta tag and let people play it throughout the Christmas break, if you will, throughout the holidays. They're going to allow people to play it. And by the way, thank you, Blaine, for subscribing 2 months in a row to the Twitchiest community on Twitch. I appreciate it. Down into the miscellaneous changes. Actually, one really cool miscellaneous change this week. Added a /claim promotion command. This means that while you're in game, you can type in /claim promotion and then the promotion code, and you'll be able to claim codes while playing the game. So, Hi-Rez Chris tweets out like cutesy Medusa icons. You're like, oh man, I want one so bad, but I'm in the middle of a ranked game. You can back to the fountain, type in the code, and get it while you're in the game. Actually really cool, especially important since Worlds is coming up and they're going to be giving away tons of codes during that. So that will be cool. With the Smite World Championship on the horizon, we didn't want to make any large changes. So not really any crazy changes. A decent one for Posh. Fleeting Breath now activates in all abilities to have % health regeneration. So, prime example being Vamana. If you use this on Vamana during his ultimate, it wouldn't do the bonus damage. Now it will. Other characters as well will be effective. I believe things like Thanatos, Kali should also be affected by this now. So just a little tiny change to how it works that kind of ends up being an itty-bitty buff. Chiron, incorrect tooltip range on Masterful Shot. Kepri, Scarab's Blessing. This is actually a bug issue that has gameplay implications as well. Fixed an issue where the ability would go on cooldown if the target dies. For those that didn't play Kepri, if you hit your ultimate on somebody, like within a quarter of a second as they died, it wouldn't use your ultimate, or it would use your ultimate and they would still die. So your ultimate would go on cooldown, plus the person would actually be dead. It now will no longer do that. It will no longer. It still won't save them, but it won't go on cooldown, so you can use it on somebody else, which is fine. Mercury changed art for targeters to Roman. Congrats. Now, the changes that actually matter. Robin seeing huge changes this patch. The only person that's really going to get changes. The most important change is he can punch with both hands now. So when the enemy thinks you're going to be throwing lefts, you're going to smack them with a right, and they're going to be so dazed and confused, man, that you just threw a right. They have no idea what just happened. It should be noted that Robin won't be available for ranked after this patch. It's considered basically a new god. And he won't be available to play at Worlds, so we will not be seeing new Robin at Worlds. So, as we get into it, basic attack sequence is the first thing that got changed. His changed sequence and animations. His new sequence is 0.511. So expect Ravan to hit, I believe that's a little bit slower, but a little bit harder, I believe, from his normal basic attacks. So, if you thought Ravan was trash, which he was, let it be known that Ravan has now become the opposite of trash. Ravan just went from like one of the worst characters in the game outside of Bakasura to like, he's going to be like, whoop whoop, whoop whoop. He's going to be bopping people in that solo lane and in the jungle. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be nasty. So let's get right into this. Passive, Chain of Blows. Successful hits on your basic attacks increase your combo chain, okay? Each time your combo chain reaches 8, you receive a shield equal to 6% of your maximum health, and that stacks 3 times. So you can technically have a shield that is 18% of your maximum health. This would be better, of course, because it's maximum health. That means the more health you build, the more shield you're going to get, which can promote a tanky Raven build. But believe me, you're not going to want to build Raven tanky once I read you his 1 and his ultimate. There's no way you're ever going to build him tank. You'll like get Frostbound Hammer and call it a day, because this is... I'm about to blow your mind. About to blow your freaking mind. Let's just slowly scroll down. Let's take this one at a time. Prana Assault, you guys remember that skill, right? It's a good skill, right? It's a great skill. Range increase from 15 to 20. Cool, great. A little bit easier to hit. Damage increase from starting at 60 to going up to 200 to starting at 80 to going up to 300. Cool. Cool. Better. Physical power scaling increase from 80 to 95. Okay, all right. I mean, we're like really buffing this skill right now. So I mean, we're probably done buffing it. Like that's a good skill. 95% scaling on a 300 damage skill. That's good. So let's just move on to the next skill. Let's go. Oh, we're just okay. So 25% slow, starting at level 1. I mean, that's okay. I mean, we're getting a little bit strong. We're going a little bit off the deep end, but I mean, okay. I mean, he was really bad, so I mean, we had to make him good. So I mean, at least we can move on to our next ability now. Oh my God! Slow duration increased from 2 to 2.5 seconds. Not only did we increase the slow to 25% at all ranks, we also increased the slow duration by half a second. Prana Assault is going to be so good. It was already a decent skill. It is going to be so strong. You're going to get being smacked by Prana Assaults all freaking day. And now that we're done with our Prana Assault upgrades, let's go into one of the sickest upgrades I've ever seen out of nowhere. 10-hand Shadow Fist, instead of healing up to a maximum of 1 god and 3 minions, it now heals for each target hit. So you may be asking, Incon. That means that they reduced the heal, right? No. No, they did not. You're like, I'm sorry, did you just say that his 75 hit point heal can now proc on infinite targets as long as it doesn't hit a god and stop it? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that when you're solo lane Robin and you use your 3 on the wave, you're going to be getting like a 500 hit point heal. 500! You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. I swear this is real life. Robin's gonna be so sick, dude. They were so tired of him being trashed, so like we want him picked and banned every game. Oh! And he have a shield. Oh, he's gonna be nasty. Okay. Alright. Woo! Okay. It's 450 if you hit all 6 minions, but you can also hit a person at the very end of that. So technically, it's a 525 hit point heal. Technically. Thank you. If you do it correctly. Moving on. Mystic Rush. They decided that Robin deserved an ultimate, and this is why you're going to be building him damage and not defense, because you're going to love this scaling. This ability no longer locks on. It requires an enemy target to use. It no longer requires an enemy target to use, and it travels to target location and can miss. Think Loki Ultimate. It goes over walls. It has a travel time way longer than Loki's, but it has like a 0.75 second travel time or so to get to the area. And it'll mark the closest enemy target to the center upon landing. How much damage does it do, you say? Well, it does, instead of 75 to 175 damage, it does 150 base up to 450, which is not ridiculous, but pretty strong as far as warrior ults go. But here you go. About to blow your mind. Physical power scaling increased from 35% to 100% scaling. I'm talking 100% scaling on the ultimate and 95% scaling, where is it? On the 1. I'm talking Warrior Tabby, Transcendence, Heartseeker, Robins coming at you fresh right now. They're going to be slapping you with an ulti into a Prana Assault and you blowing up into a million pieces, man. Robin is actually going to be so much fun to play. You're going to feel like you're like in MMA. You're going to be like pop, pop, pop. You're going to be throwing rights. The ultimate has a cool animation where you like do a jump up, slam down like WWE style, like punch in the chest, like pow. He's going to be a fun character, guys. I'm super excited that Robin's going to get some playtime. I can't wait to see him. As soon as we can get our hands on him, I would love to get out and play him. But that is going to be the end of our patch notes, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it.